direction. Timberwolves know how to do it right.
Keontae George fires a strike. Sends a ball, who has scored or assisted on the first 8 points, throws that ball away.
And it's from Minnesota after the miss. Naz Reid sets the feet. Can't hit the three. Sheboy another rebound. And has it taken from him by McDaniels. George comes out of there with it, and McDaniels on the way down. Sends the ball. He's been hot all night. That won't continue. Sheboy's been getting offensive rebounds all night, but his outlet stolen. Alexander Walker will slow things down.
Point of emphasis for Chris Finch. They found some open spaces out there. And there's a steal. McDaniels on the runaway.
Leave it. Watford right back to him. Johnson pump. Gobert had to step out. Watford drives and threw it right to McDaniels.
And McDaniels read that the whole time. Get deep in the paint. May want to just.
And then goes coast to coast.
Detroit's one of the league leaders in terms of that.
Great hands by McDaniels. Seatbelt making a play. Dunn baseline drive, threw it away. 11 turnovers. They average 14 a game. McDaniels on the D-cell, no. Got it back, put it up and in. And he got the steal.
Minnesota using zone defense like they've had so successfully. They've really done a great job of mixing defenses and getting stops.
11 points for McDaniels, 12 rebounds, his first double-double in a half in his career. And now a steal. And that is Jaden McDaniels going from defense to offense.
Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero have only played 6 games together all season long. They played the first 5 as Minnesota breaks up that lob dunk inside.
We haven't played 4 minutes. Wagner blocked. Carter nearly had it, chased it down. Threw it right to McDaniels, starting the break. DiVincenzo, 2 more. Joseph, good closeout there by Conley. Great defensive intensity. Straight jacket, Slim with the hammer.
And Denver as a team is 2 of 15 from 3. A near logo 3-point try by DiVincenzo short. And a turnover by Denver in transition. Another deflection.
You've been a big reason why this has even happened. So my appreciation is to you and with everybody at FanDuel Sports Network. Up 2-0. Spurs with their first offensive possession. They throw it away. Interrupts them. Jaden left side trying to answer. Cannot do it. And then Jaden picks the pocket of Devin Vassell. Drops it for Ant. Yes! Elevate and eviscerate.
NSJ finds the Frenchman. Stop and start speed for a guy his size is unmatched. Wow. And Shannon throws it off of Salam.
And you can challenge out of bounds, goaltend, or fouls, but that was called a jump ball. Nothing you can do. Paul George lost it. McDaniels the other way. Tossed out. He's shown that. McDaniels 4 blocks, just got a steal, and Butler ran into him as Naz Reid gets a layup on the other end.
I had a chance to visit with him this morning at 9 a.m. He was the first one off the bus as the team had optional shoot around. Ant looking for the lob. He got the bounce dime instead and punched it home. Sprays it out to Reid for 3. Good discernment by Edwards. He drew traffic.
That's a maturity play, a growth play as KD turns it over.
Edwards drives it, raises. Wow, he was looking to punch that. And Randall with the punch. Alexander Walker now. McDaniels with the jelly at the rim.
I was about to say, that is the good old-fashioned finger roll.
Well, if you've noticed, Larry Markkinen has really stepped up his fashion game. You know, he's used to come in nice suits, which was always beautiful.
All from downtown. 4 triples in 5 attempts. Here's Keontae. Bounces the pass back out to Flip. Nice drive, left hand. Ball deflected and picked off. Utah turns it over.
Taken by Reeves. Luka, by the way, already with 11, 5, and 4. Crazy stat line in the first quarter. Just piling up the numbers. And the Lakers lead by 17. He goes, no whistle, taken by Reeves. Now it's Luka underneath. He tried to find Hayes. He was thinking Hayes, I'm not sure Jackson was ready for it. Into the corner. Edwards. Well, good closeout that time by Reeves, but it's
disruption there. Kenridge trying to get it to Cason Wallace, and the hands were quick from McDaniels. Shannon on the other end. That's a 2. Right up on him. He'll pass over to Reed. Reed, a ton of speed. Oh, and Dort comes up with the big steal. Edwards got it right back. He will pull. Way too strong. Reed, the putback out.
The next in scoring. Houston with 48 in the first quarter, only 15 to this point in the second. 2 minutes to go before the half.
And a turnover. Alexander Walker, the easy basket. We're even again at 63. Inside 2 to play in the first half.
Get out of bed in the morning because Anthony Edwards looks like he's got a lot of electricity right now.
4 seconds to go. Oh, what a play getting on the floor. McDaniels ahead to Alexander Walker. Tiptoes the baseline. Jalen Clark got it to go at the buzzer. What a sequence by Minnesota, but they wave it off.
McDaniels is coming off a career-high 30-point output 2 nights ago in a win against the Blazers. That pass intended for Allen is picked off by McDaniels. He became just the 3rd man to do that in NBA history, joining Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace as Garland lost it. McDaniels stops and scores. Jerome's watched by Angles, uses an Allen screen. Jerome bounces toward Allen, through his legs it goes. McDaniels, Reed, back to McDaniels. He got tangled up by Garland, and a bounce it goes. Blast off McDaniels. Garland's in the corner. McDaniels closes out on him. Garland works off an Allen screen, tried to send it back to Jarrett. Long lead pass finds Alexander Walker. Gobert's at the rim.
Oh, Henderson leaves it for Ayton. Ayton lost it, got it back. His pass broken up and stolen. Monk over to Ellis. Ellis defended well by McDaniels, leads to a turnover. Wizards with the advantage. And good hands by Coulibaly, but another pickpocket from McDaniels. Not yet back on the bench. Poole splits the defense, tried to toss it out. More thievery. Kispert threw it right to McDaniels. And Brogdon with the open court foul. Defense tightening up. Kispert lost the handle.
Take their first lead since back in the first. Suns turn it over. Pass up the floor to Edwards.
I guess it didn't matter.
This ankle injury. And trying to get some movement. KD resets.
Just a bad angle. Just a bad angle on the pass.
There were a lot of guys on and off that list the last couple of days here. I mean,
yes.
Guys went from available to questionable to out. I mean, it's been an amazing ride.
Krejci lost the handle. 4 on 3. McDaniels, oh, beautiful delivery. 1:15 to go in the second quarter. And Atlanta giving it away. And so, no, can't wait to read that. And that play broke it up. Naz Reid the save. McDaniels up ahead to Edwards. And this one is turned into a nail-biter down the stretch. Krejci gives it up to Hunter, lost the handle. Stolen by McDaniels. Up ahead, Edwards gives it to Rudy Gobert.
It's the part of Edwards' game that is really great, I think, is the fact that he'll take on the challenge of taking on the other team's hot shooter in flight. Flying charter. Anthony Edwards with the slam.
All right, George. Well, Julius Randle right on cue, very aggressive. McDaniels comes up with a steal and then had it poked away. Williams, good defensive heads-up play. Good defense from Conley. Grimes thought he was fouled. McDaniels one man to beat. It's Washington. Clear that space for Kyrie. Randle to the basket. Can't get it to fall. McDaniels flies in for the rebound. Edwards, corner 3 is short. And Kleber, who's given him some good minutes, has it poked away. McDaniels. Then Kleber, a hard foul. Conley right inward to Kyrie Irving. Lost it off the bounce. McDaniels picks it up. McDaniels goes right at Dinwiddie. Back shot is good.
McDaniels on the curl.
Little up, under, underlaid that one. Aldama was there defensively, ball knocked away. Randall on the... Jaron trying to go downhill. Lost it, and then picked up a third foul trying to get it back.
Precious Achua in quickly for Sims. Shot clock winding down. Brunson against Randall. The former teammates leans in. Pass too low and a turnover.
McDaniels, that epitomizes these guys' defense tonight.
Yep. And Randall, just his second field goal.
Curry off the floor. Dennis Schroeder's got to be active here to generate some offense. They got it in Wiggins' hand right now, but running high ball screen is not necessarily his strength. I think Schroeder's the guy you go to create with Curry on the bench.
He gave you the no-look look, but it wasn't a no-look pass.
It really wasn't a no-look pass. Oh, the interception. McDaniels down the lane, put it up and through. 5-point ball game. Turnover, up ahead. Alexander Walker fouled by Pippen.
In those kind of broken floor situations, but he does a nice job there taking his time.
This has been a terrific Jaden game. And hounding, bang, took his cookies. DiVincenzo, the lob!
Herb on the run. Man, turnover. That was hot for Eve. Second turnover for the Pels early, already down by 9. It'll be Edwards. Feeling pretty good.
Because if he's out here on the floor, he's playing in Anthony Edwards Arena.
DeJounte, he gave it away. Back-to-back turnovers.
Oh, deflection by McDaniels. DiVincenzo comes out of there with it. 4-on-1. Randall to Edwards, and he got the finish.
They're playing with such conviction and very decisive.
That pass right to McDaniels. Good defense. Edwards racing down the lane and lays it in.
Up fake. Now the shot. Off the rim. Cade with the rebound. Up to Tobias. Inside for Hardaway Jr. Couldn't hang on. Here's a steal at midcourt by McDaniels. Tobias the other way. In a hurry. McDaniels picked up the errant dribble.
And Jaden was going to figure in prominently in that discussion.
There's a steal. McDaniels.
For Alfred Şengün. The outlet pass, a bad one intended for Amen Thompson. Was underthrown. So Van Vliet with the turnover, the Rockets first. Conley all over Van Vliet. Into Şengün, the cut to Thompson, the skip off of the corner to Smith. Offensive rebound, Şengün had to take it away from him. Thought he got fouled. DiVincenzo finds Edwards.
Rockets do it right there.
Randall rims it right back.
Seems like the shots. Oh no!
Third one of the ball game for Minnesota. Luka in transition. Deflected by McDaniels, and here's Edwards on the move. Edwards gets it back, and he boots it off his foot. Gave it away to Dallas. Lively. Loose ball, DiVincenzo. McDaniels couldn't finish.
Nice, and Daniels has 8 with 3 minutes to go. Ooh, that one off the leg. Picked up by McDaniels, and he will lay this one in.
14-point ball game. Wiggins lost the handle. First turnover of the quarter by the Warriors.
Rudy Gobert rolling to the rim. If he misses, Gobert's there for the offensive rebound.
Wemby. Bounce pass again. Turned over.
I mean, Anthony Edwards he's got Victor Wembanyama on him way outside on the floor. That's when you want to try to take the ball to the basket.
Sohan tried to pass it off to Champagnie. McDaniels does a nice job. Paul got it back. Wemby the up fake. And was lost in traffic. McDaniels and Randall. Sets the screen for Wembanyama. Rolls, Castle, up. And now up to Edwards. And they let him go.
I'm sure JJ has been really railing on those two things. And as I say that, they turn it over.
McDaniel down the lane, got the lay-in.
Chris Finch before the game said the team wasn't finishing well in transition. Anthony Davis got his first field goal last trip for the Lakers. Set up inside, off his shoe, another turnover. Reeves around the Davis screen. McDaniels playing the passing lanes.
And it goes right to Gobert on the garbage play.
Yeah, look at this lazy play.
Look out. Look out, McDaniels.
That's just a lazy turnover there.
They're a minus 17 when he's been out there.
Another McDaniels steal. McDaniels, hard drive, coast to coast.
18 years in the league. The fourth pick way back in 2007. The incredible Zach Zarba, Andy Nagy, and all screen to try to get Steph free. You see McDaniels. He is amazing defensively. Second team all defense. Got the steal, got the finish.
Randall can't finish it. Looney the rebound.
Tried to draw the foul.
And again, Jay, this is what you're talking about. These
baseline drive, the floater won't go. Russell the rebound. Poke from behind and scooped up by McDaniels. Randall the poke away. He has the three in the corner. No.
Because sometimes they struggle to score a little bit, particularly when Edwards out of the lineup. These are the things that they have to control, and look at that slam dunk. Clock down. That defense by McDaniels and RJ attacking. Turnover. A second left. DiVincenzo.
Got out of trouble. This is done, nearly stripped. And his pass is stolen. Good hands by McDaniels.
An 18-10 advantage in bench scoring until this boomlet by Dante. It's now an 18-16 advantage.
Oh, the length of McDaniels getting the steal.
Minnesota handles it.
Booker forced to give it up. Iguodala's pass stolen. McDaniels over to Randall.
This Minnesota team, 6-6. They've lost 3 in a row, but they've come out with a sense of purpose out here. As Kevin Huerter in traffic, they're going to call a jump ball. Wow.
Hey, listen, you have got to. And the Kings go into this zone right now because they've got a smaller lineup than you had Trey Lyles come in, and they're trying to cover it by just covering a lot of ground.
Still looking for their first points here in the third quarter. Trey Lyles on the dribble drive, rip.
They would have been playing on.
Even that's okay.
The bad pass broken up. And McDaniels swooping the other way. Dillingham hit one a moment ago. Otherwise 15 of 36 from the field for Minnesota. Randall steps back. Blocked by Klingon. He's had a block in every game. Klingon steps out. Scoot will take it back. Turns the corner to the baseline. Trying to create. Ball deflected. Grabbed by DiVincenzo. Leans back over Klingon. Klingon the rebound. Outlet pass to Sharp. Picked up the dribble before Alexander Walker could get it. Sharp runs into some trouble here with McDaniels.
You keep leaving
There's a lot of length out on the floor right now. Here comes Ben. He's playing point guard at 6'9". McDaniels rips it away. He's loose. Up the floor into the lane to lay it in. Anderson will bring it out of backcourt. 16-point lead. The exchange to Klingon gets away. McDaniels up the floor. Ball deflected.
The dunker area by Julius Randle.
Pocket pass. Adebayo's pass stolen by McDaniels. McDaniels. Oh, he got up!
First and foremost, really.
Drive by Kamara. Ball was knocked loose, so the Wolves turn over the Blazers. Randall had it swatted away. Stolen by McDaniels.
Gordon to finish the half out with a strong performance here for the Spurs. Brandon with the handle, McDaniels with the steal. Edwards.
Porter stripped and stolen from behind by McDaniels. Porter takes it right back. Fires up a three.
Pirtle lost it in a tight space.
Minnesota on the run. Randall, attack mode on James. He flips it up. No, it was clean. McDaniels is there. They tried to get it out of there, and Minnesota stayed with the action.